So next is Cauchy's residue theorem. It's an important theorem. Let f of z be an analytic function with finite number of singularities z1 is z2 z zn in a simple closed curve C. So f of z is an analytic function and it has finite number of singular points. These singular points are lying inside C. Okay. So these singular points are lying inside C. Then what is the integral of f of z? Integral over C f of z dz. It is 2 pi I into sum of residues at these points. So we can write 2 pi I into sigma k from 1 to n residue at z is equal to z k of z. Just use this formula only. 2 pi I into sum of residues. Just find the sum of residues those singular points or poles which are lying inside C. Okay, that's very simple. Evaluate integral over C raised to z by z cube dz where C is mod z is equal to 1. So first of all, which are the poles or singularities? Z cube is 0. Okay. Z cube is 0. Z cube 0 means Z is equal to 0. But Z is equal to 0 3 times. 0, 0, 0. Cube. Okay. So Z is equal to 0 3 times repeating. So Z is equal to 0 is a pole of order 3. 3 times repeating singularity. And what about 0? Is it lying inside C or outside C? Put the circle is mod Z is equal to 1. So if you put Z as 0, 0 mod 0 is 0, 0 is less than 1. So if it less than 1, 0 lies inside C. So what's the residue? Residue at Z is equal to 0 f of Z is repeating root, 3 times repeating root. So use the formula 1 by 2 factorial limit Z tends to 0. 3 minus 1, that is d square by dz square of z cube into function. So z cube cancels. Then e raised to z second derivative, it is d raised to z itself. Then put the limit z is equal to 0. So we get 1 by z into e raised to 0. It is 1. So 1 by 2. Okay. So that is the residue. Then what is the integral value? It is 2 pi I into sum of residues. Since there is only one residue, it's 2 pi I into residue. 1 by 2. It is pi I. Okay. Next one. Integral over C 2z plus 1 by 2z minus 1 the whole square dz. Here also C is mod z is equal to 1. So here denominator 2z minus 1 the whole square. Okay, 2z minus 1 the whole square is 0. That implies 2z minus 1 is equal to 0. Repeating 2 times whole square. Okay, so whatever value we get, that is repeating 2 times. So what is z? Z is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is a pole of order 2 whole square. So repeating 2 times. So residue it is then find whether this point lies inside C or outside C. Mod z is 1. So if z is 1 by 2, mod is 1 by 2 is 1 by 2 is less than 1. So this lies inside C. So residue at z is equal to 1 by 2 f of z is 1 by 1 factorial because 2 times repeating pole. So as 2 minus 1, so 1 by 1 factorial. Then limit z tends to 1 by 2 d by dz of z minus 1 by 2. Z is 1 by 2, okay. So z minus 1 by 2 is the factor. Z minus 1 by 2 the whole square into function. But we have to cut the denominator and numerator. For that 2z minus 1 the whole square is in the denominator. So we can take 2 outside. Then only it will be of the form z minus 1 by 2. So if you take 2 outside, 2 square will be coming outside the bracket. So 2 square into z minus 1 by 2 the whole square. So now z minus 1 by 2 the whole square cut cheyam. Then find the derivative. After simplifying, then only find the derivative. So it is 2z plus 1 by 4 or 2z plus 1. Derivative is 2. So it is 1 by 4 into 2. That is 1 by 2. Okay. So what is the integral value? It is 2 pi I into 1 by 2. It is pi I. Okay.